Hello, everybody. Welcome back to our YouTube channel. We are so excited for you to be here again today.
Yeah.
We have a special treat for you guys today.
And it's a long time coming, right? We love food. We
Yes.
love cooking. I feel like it's super romantic. It's super relaxing, right? It's a moment that we cherish, that we love. And it also goes into the conversation about a clash of cultures, right? So today, we're in the kitchen. We're going to make something delicious that kind of identifies with my culture and kind of yours, right?
So we usually do a fry day about once a year.
Yeah.
Where we will fry chicken or
just everything in sight, right? Because
yeah,
if you fry anything, it's delicious, right? And I don't think there's an argument against that, right? Because anything fried is delicious, and that's true. So today we're gonna make fried
coconut fried chicken.
Coconut fried chicken, yeah. We're gonna make a Haitian meal, right? Haitian styled rice. It's black rice. It's pronounced jus avec jonjon. We're gonna add some shrimp to it. We're gonna add some peas to it. It's gonna be delicious, and we're gonna walk you through how we normally go about our cooking, right?
Yeah. And then we're also going to make, you also forgot, it's one of my favorites, Banan Pizé. It's actually another Haitian special.
Yeah, it's fried plantain. So here's some of our ingredients that we have.
So first off, obviously we have air chilled chicken here.
Yeah, Paula's favorite. She can only consume air chilled chicken.
Oh, we have coconut milk. We couldn't find sweetened.
So we'll most likely add like a little bit of sugar to it. It's a little weird, but we'll make it work, right?
Yep, and then we have all of our spices and ingredients here.
Yeah. Just in general, paprika, salt, black pepper, garlic powder. Garlic powder is a must. Onion powder, turmeric. This we most likely won't use cilantro, but who knows? Ground cumin. What's this?
So this is epis. These are used for the
jonjon.
Yep, for the black rice. We get them at a little supermarket.
Yeah, Paula's definitely the rice maker. I'm terrible at making rice. I'll be upfront about it. It either comes out too hard or too soggy. She always finds a happy medium. These are our plantains.
Yep,
we're going to get fried. We're going to dice them up, let them soak in some lime water for a bit.
Yep, these will be for the banan. And then this is a Scotch bonnet pepper. It's a really, really hot pepper for the rice.
Yeah, it's delicious. Everything.
And then we have a couple of the bouillon cubes for the rice, and as well as the mushroom, the jonjon.
This is where the magic happened. The magic occurs with the jonjon. Right, without it, the rice just wouldn't get that nice, beautiful black color to it. We're gonna get it nice and black, and it's gonna be super delicious.
And then we have our olive oil. We're not a fan of canola oil, so we're gonna fry with olive oil. And then we have panko and plain breadcrumbs that we're gonna mix.
Make our chicken nice and crunchy
together. And then we have eggs. And then we have unsweetened coconut flakes. But since we said that everything's unsweetened, we also have coconut sugar.
Yeah, we're gonna add a little bit of it. Also, here is our shrimp, and we have peas somewhere. We're gonna we're gonna combine this with our black rice. It's gonna be delicious. Please look forward to it. We're gonna get the process started now. Here's the beginning stage. She's going to tell us what you're going to do, Pools.
So here I just dumped the jonjon into the pot, and then I'm going to fill it up with about 6 to 8 cups of water. And then that boils, and then the flavor from the jonjon goes into the water, and that'll be the water that I use for the rice.
Yeah, and I'm going to get started on the shrimp. Usually when we cook, I usually handle the meats, and you handle the veggies and the sides.
It depends on what we're making.
Yeah, but for the most part, that's how we go about it. And at the same time, we'll rotate responsibilities. I'll cook and clean, or she'll clean and cook. It doesn't matter.
It's very important to always clean as you're cooking.
Yeah, we're adults here, right? Definitely clean up your space, because a clean space is definitely important. It's definitely important to a healthy style of cooking.
Yep.
So we'll show you guys the process once we start getting meshed. So this is the rice. It's gonna simmer, correct?
This is the water for the mushrooms, for the John John.
For the John John, it's gonna simmer for how long?
For maybe about 5-10 minutes. You just want the rice. This is gonna be the water that's used for the rice. So this is what's gonna give the rice that black color and sort of that extra flavor from the John John.
Mm-hmm. Perfect. And then at the same time, we're gonna get our shrimp with some olive oil. Throw it on in, champ. She's so cute. She's a busy chef.
So some olive oil.
We don't usually measure stuff, right? We kind of just
throw
wing
it on there
right?
and hope for the best.
Oops.
A little high.
A little high. That's on me. Don't blame yourself now, champ.
Someone had the oil a little high.
Yeah, that's on me. But again, we'll cook as we clean, right? We'll clean and cook. This is our first time, excuse us, right? Cooking and vlogging at the same time. And then we're gonna season it a little bit, and we'll prepare that along with the rice.
Big fan of wooden spoons around here.
Yeah, without a doubt. They're our favorite. I'm gonna go ahead and give this a wipe. So, catch you guys in the next segment. Alright. So we have the John John in the pot. It's simmering on low heat, right?
No, it's on regular heat. Because this is gonna be the water that we use for the rice. This is gonna be what gives the rice the flavor and the black color.
Yeah, it's gonna be a very unique taste, and it's gonna come out very dark. It's gonna be delicious. Darker the better, right? It's usually what they say. So we're also sauteing the shrimp, just brown on both sides. We're also gonna season it, right?
Yep, throw a little bit of seasoning, garlic powder, a little bit of onion powder.
Show us how you season, fools. Give us that fling of the wrist.
She
has a generous
like
fling of the wrist.
So we don't measure here. We
ever.
just kind of throw stuff on.
Yeah.
We love garlic.
You can throw some of the epis on too, right?
Oh,
yes. Give us
some
flavor, because that will mesh with the rice. Paula likes things on high heat, so I tend to watch her.
So
don't even deny it.
The higher it is, the faster it cooks.
Yeah, because you're always hungry, right?
Yep.
That's your secret, right? Just how the Hulk secret is. He's always angry. You're always hungry.
I'm always hungry, no matter what.
Yeah, same as I. I'm hungry as well. Always hungry. But she gives it usually a generous. We give it a generous seasoning. Sometimes we wish we could use like onions and like garlic, but
we have fresh garlic if you want to throw some.
Yeah, we can definitely throw some of that in there. But for the most part, we usually cook with seasoning. As much as I love to use real onions, it's just not available to us all the time. So we tend to lean on the seasonings.
I have a heavy hand sometimes.
Yeah, I love it. I'm not complaining. Right. And that was part of the epis,
Yep,
right?
some of the epis. And then this sort of has like cumin, turmeric, curry in this. I know it has some like garlic powder, a little bit of Italian seasoning and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's delicious. Definitely a treat, right? It's something that we don't make very often, because we're vouchers for healthy living, right?
Yep.
And our Friday isn't necessarily the healthiest meal that we could come up with, but it's our treat, right? We always work hard in the gym and always advocate of healthy eating, and we try to live by that standard. Go ahead, do your thing, girl.
So then we'll sort of just kind of let this, oh my gosh, I wish that you guys could smell this right now. This smells amazing already. So we're just kind of let this sit and saute a little bit, and then we're going to set up our station so that way
you can get the chicken going too, right?
When we go to fry our chicken, it'll be ready to go.
Wait, are we frying the chicken or the plantains first?
We're going to fry the chicken first because that takes longer, and you like to eat the plantain as soon as it comes out of the oil.
Yeah, I'm guilty of it. Should I start cutting it up too, or what's the plan?
Yeah, we can start cutting it up and stuff like that. So.
But we're frying the chicken first.
Yep.
So we'll get that started. We'll set our station up, and we'll catch up with you guys in just a few seconds.
Okay, so this is our station for frying the chicken. So the coconut milk and egg is going to go in this bowl, flour in this bowl, and then the breadcrumbs along with the coconut flakes is going to go inside of this bowl, and we will get it set up right now. Okay, so we have the flour, the eggs mixed with the coconut milk and coconut sugar. And then we have the breadcrumbs with the coconut flakes in it. And we put turmeric, garlic powder, onion powder, and paprika inside of these. And then we have the chicken in here seasoned.
Yeah.
Sebastian's going to mix it up for us a little bit.
It's got some coconut milk and seasoning in there, which is, we kind of use the same seasoning, right, on everything, which is paprika, turmeric, cumin, salt, black pepper,
onion powder,
and some crushed red pepper to give it that sweet and spicy, right? Because this is what we're going for. This meal is inspired by someone at work, right? She had bought in coconut fried chicken, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. And I bought some home for Paula, but the issue is I ate it all before it got to Paula. And I promised her, hey, listen, we're gonna make this, right? And we're gonna make it 3 times better than how she made it, and you're gonna enjoy it. So we're gonna start it off, but obviously, important thing to note is when you're dealing with raw chicken, right? Constantly wash your hands. So usually how we go about it is someone has the chicken hand, which is gonna be me. So I'm gonna do all the raw food touching, and we're gonna go down our beautiful assembly line.
And here is the water for the rice. You can notice that it has sort of like a black color to it. So
very
we're gonna
dark. It looks like coffee.
Yep, we're gonna get cooking on that as well. And stay tuned.
I was removing the strainer,
John,
right? Because you don't want to. I don't think the human body can consume the actual mushroom.
Who
right?
knows?
Who knows? But regardless, it's going in the sink for now.
So first what we're going to do is I'm going to pour a little bit of oil into the pot here. And then I'm going to throw in the epis, the shrimp, and the peas as well. Sorry, my brain. So let me get started on that. Let me get the epis right here. Let me put this on. Typically, you want it to be between like medium and low heat, just because obviously you don't want it to burn. So, yes, sometimes I do follow a recipe, but I feel like I've gotten pretty good at it, that I just sort of eyeball everything.
Yeah.
So I put in some of that.
Generous amount, right?
Yep. And then some more of that. A very generous amount.
And the shrimp is cooked. We're just waiting for we're gonna get started on the rice, and we're gonna check it in along with the peas.
Yep, so like I said, wooden spoon here again.
It's our favorite kitchen utensil, right?
Yep.
I want to say, because we use it to not only cook but to clean our cast irons as well.
Yes, as well.
What are you looking for, champ?
The peas?
Peas are right here.
Oh, here we go. Thank you.
Show us the peas.
Whole
Yeah.
Foods. So we'll throw the peas in as well. Again, just sort of eyeball. I usually probably gonna put about 3 cups of rice in here, maybe a little bit more depending on the amount of water, obviously. So then we'll kind of just let this cook a little bit and sort of saute, and then we'll throw in the shrimp because the shrimp is already cooked.
Yeah.
So then we'll just let this kind of cook a little bit.
Paula is the rice master. She knows her rice. That's why I'm with her.
Speaking of rice, I should take it out.
Yeah, that's our rice. We usually use jasmine
rice, the
right?
Carolina jasmine rice. We usually get a 20-pound bag, and then we'll fill this up, and then once it's empty, we'll refill it.
Yeah, but why jasmine rice? I feel like the texture is far superior than any other rice.
Yep, especially when you're cooking rice, either in the rice cooker or on the stove. It comes out more fluffy.
Yeah, and fluffy rice is a good rice. We don't want hard rice, and we don't want too soft rice.
Exactly.
So it comes out perfect. So she's still mixing the peas. This is our John water.
Yep.
And this is our shrimp. It's all gonna go in combination with the rice and the epis and the peas. It's gonna look good.
So we will, once all of this is sauteed and then the rice is inside of here, we will show you then.
Yeah. So now the rice and all the good stuff is in the big pot. We're gonna bring the rice to a boil, right? And then we're gonna let it simmer, and then we're gonna start our chicken process, right?
Yep.
Just the messy part.
Yep. The rice will take about 30, maybe 30 to 40 minutes to cook.
Yeah.
Because it is a lot of rice and it's a lot of water.
Yeah, we'll probably push it to the back burner as we get started on our chicken process, and we'll do a little bit cleaning, just do on top of our cleaning, so we don't have one big cleaning rather than, you know what I mean.
Yeah. So that way, like I said before, you know, always clean while you cook. So that way, when you're done cooking, you don't have all of this stuff to clean.
Yeah,
and I don't
bunch
know
of dishes.
I don't know about Sebastian, but I hate doing dishes.
Yeah.
I hate it so much.
I can't stand messes. I just doesn't work with me, contrary to popular belief. But yeah, so now we're still waiting for the water to boil. Once the water boils, we're gonna move it back to our back burner, and we're gonna let it simmer, and then we're gonna get started on our chicken. So we'll see you guys in our chicken process. So now we're gonna start our messy project, right? Which is battering up our coconut chicken. Paul clearly doesn't like to touch raw meat. I don't mind, so so I will do that. Our rice is simmering. We're heating up our oil. So there she goes in the process. She started off with the flour. Then that's the crunchy part. That's gonna give us our crunch. Here, I got this. You're embarrassing me right now. Flour again, because we like our chicken crunchy.
Yep. Double dipping. Double batter.
Yeah.
And then egg.
And then again.
And then breadcrumbs. And then...
So you want your fried chicken to be crunchy. This is our first time eating fried chicken, right? So we're super
it's
ecstatic.
our first time making
fried chicken. Excuse me. So we're super thrilled. We're super excited.
I'm just going to use my hand.
We diced up our plantain. This is our coconut flakes, in case you were wondering. But our plantains are diced up and ready to go in the fried. And in the hot oil as well. Oh, now she's getting messy. There you go, Pools. You got to get messy. This is all fun. Ooh, that looks beautiful already.
Yeah.
Wow, check that out. Nice and crispy.
So sometimes when we're cooking, we're also very impatient people.
Yeah, we eat and cook. Definitely, I'm guilty of it. I'm sure our viewers are guilty of it as well.
Yep. So we'll definitely, once we start making the bun on and stuff like that, we will definitely be
chopping away.
taking a couple bites of it.
Yeah. The same reason why I'm not a big fan of going to the supermarket while I'm hungry as well, because I'll tend to get things that I just want at that very moment.
And not things that we necessarily need.
Yeah.
Which sometimes is totally okay, but sometimes it's not okay.
Yeah, because then we'll end up doing shopping for more than we need.
Exactly.
We also forgot to put the what was it that we forgot? The in the rice.
Oh, we forgot to put the bouillon in the rice.
Yeah.
So there's a
which is a blessing, because bouillon is not necessarily the healthiest thing.
Nothing we're eating today is healthy.
Yeah, but bouillon is essentially loaded with MSG, so it's a blessing in disguise. Because we do like to have our cheat meals, but we don't want to go over the top with our cheat meals.
Right. Exactly.
So this is a treat that we do probably once every 3 months.
Not even. It's once a year. The last time we did this was a year ago.
You sure? Because we have our fat boy, fat girl days.
Well, our fat boy, fat girl days, we'll usually get pizza, Domino's.
Yeah.
And
we'll get thin sliced pizza, right?
Yep.
Which is always delicious. We're a big fan of Domino's. They get a lot of slack, right? But I feel like their pizza has changed over the years, and it is now so much better. I'm not a big red sauce. Oh, this is the better slice because it is whatever the deal is with red sauce, right? Some people, if it's harvested 2 months ago, it's no longer any good. I'm gonna lower this. Sounds like it's already popping, which is a good sign. But yeah, we're gonna go through all our chicken. We'll show you once we get in the hot ironing. Here's our star of today. So this is the fun part, also the dangerous part, right? We've never fried before.
So the oil has reached 300 degrees.
Yeah, so we read that 300 degrees for 12 to 10 minutes on each side. I have my Captain America shield. I know stuff gets popping with fried chicken.
All right, so here is the
Here's
first
our first
piece.
one. Careful now. We're not going to crowd the plate. The pan. Ooh, okay. That was a lot easier than I thought. Okay. Alright. Alright. We'll probably do three. Yeah. You never want to crowd the plate when you're, sorry, skillet. Clearly I can't speak English today. Uh-oh.
It's fine.
You sure?
Yep.
You sure?
It's fine. I'll lower it a little bit, but it's fine. It's fine.
Oh, it looks good. We should
So, about 10 minutes on each side.
Mm-hmm.
We just kind
Make
of...
them nice and gold. Did I put too much oil in?
No, I think it's okay.
Whew. Don't need the Captain America shield, it appears. Nope. Okay, that was a lot easier than I thought.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. So.
I am very excited. My guilty pleasure is definitely fried foods.
Mm-hmm. I think it's
French,
most Americans, right?
Fried food, like French fries. I love potatoes, so any way you make them, I'll eat them.
Yeah, as long as they're fried, right?
Yep.
Air fry's a good option too. I feel like we need to get an air fryer.
Yep.
This will definitely be a lot easier, maybe healthier too, and we can kind of indulge ourselves in our favorite fried foods. Let's see the rice. Let's see the rice too.
Oh, yep.
Right?
So the rice is done now. So this is what it looks like now that it's done.
We did forget to put garlic and
the bouillon in it, but we added it last minute, and we're just gonna kind of let it cook into it a little bit, give it a little bit of flavor. But oh my gosh, I wish that you guys could smell it and taste it, because it tastes and smells delicious.
Yeah, and again, this is a meal inspired by my heritage, right? My culture.
Yep.
I'm Haitian American.
Just gonna cover that back.
Yeah. Jus avec Jones is a staple to any Haitian household. If your Haitian mother doesn't know how to cook Jus avec Jones, then there's a problem. Paula has fell in love with it, right? It's Haitian cuisine in general, right? You definitely fell in love with it. Tell us some of your favorite Haitian foods.
Bon appetit is definitely in my top 5. I like
Tasso Cabri.
Tasso Cabri, that's what it is.
There you
Tasso
go.
Cabri.
And you like Jus avec Jones.
Yep.
Right.
And I like Jouy Collet. As well.
So
I hope I'm saying this right.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. I can barely say them right myself, and I'm embarrassed to say I'm not as fluent in Haitian Creole as I should be. The coconut chicken, on the other hand, is an ingredient we saw that I tasted. I spoke earlier about a coworker that made it at work, and I wanted to mimic it with our own twist to it. I think it's fine, right? So it's getting nice and crispy. It hasn't been 10 minutes as of yet, though.
I'm going to raise the heat up a little bit, because it seems the oil hasn't really stopped popping the way it should be popping.
Yeah, but we don't want it to pop all over us, right?
That's the fun
We'll
part.
find out, right? We'll find out. If the next clip the house is on fire, you know it failed terribly, right?
Another thing, that we sort of touched on in our interracial video, interracial relationship, is how important it is to learn your significant other's culture.
Yeah.
And to learn their ways of food, so that way, if you end up getting married and stuff like that, you're able to make that stuff for them at home.
Yeah, and you want to pass it down to your children as well.
Yep.
So, and I've definitely loved the fact that you made an effort to learn to cook foods that are important to me. That does give me a recall back to my place called home. And it's so we're gonna go through all this chicken, right? We're gonna fry it all. We'll have ample leftovers. We're obviously not gonna eat it up in one night. So far, it looks.
It's crisping up.
Yeah,
it's crisping up in there.
I see some breaks, but hey, it all can't be perfect.
Right. It's not gonna be perfect,
Yeah.
but you can see it's crisping up. You know, that's a good sign. The blood's coming out of the chicken, which means it's cooking.
It's cooking.
It was fresh when it was killed.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll run through this for you
Stay
guys.
tuned. So we kind of failed the first time.
Failing saying it nice, but we have several attempts to go.
Just ignore my dog.
We failed the first time. I think we're learning our mistakes. Again, we're natural. We're not afraid to show our failures, right?
Yep.
We're gonna have our ups and downs on this channel, right?
Yep. Sorry, go ahead.
And when we're not afraid to show our ups and downs, right? You guys are gonna see our downs, and you're gonna see our ups, right?
I think that what we did was we should have just put one layer instead of two.
Yeah.
So it was harder for the chicken to cook through. So unfortunately, the outside burnt.
Yeah.
We hope that the next round doesn't burn.
Mm-hmm.
We did some research, looked it up at internal temperature for chicken drumsticks when it's fried. So,
but we did get the coconut taste, which is what we were going for. Here's how it looks. I'm not sure if the lighting makes it justice, but the outside's definitely a little too crunchy.
Yep.
We like crunchy. We wanted it to be crunchy.
But it is like.
It's like a rock, but the inside's soft.
Yep.
Right?
Oh,
so
yeah.
we managed to get that accomplished. We should have done one layer of flour and one layer of breadcrumbs. Again, we're learning. This is our first fried experience. We've actually never fried anything besides plantains before, and that's easy peasy to do.
Usually we just order fried chicken.
Yeah. Like for example, we thought like frying was super dangerous, that the oil was gonna like pop up at us.
Yep. So now what we are going to do is we are going to wait for this to cook. And then Sebastian is going to continue to be the taste tester.
Yeah.
How does the rice taste in your opinion?
The rice tastes absolutely fantastic. We got that right at least, but we've done this rice before. Well, maybe we'll leave a description of how we did the rice on the...
We'll leave the recipe in the description and measurements and stuff like that. We'll do our best with the measurements.
But the rice definitely gets a thumbs up. The shrimp cooked perfectly. The rice is nice and soft. It's packed with flavor. It's tangy. It's spicy. It's delicious. It gets the 2 thumbs up for me. Again, Paul, you did a fantastic job with the rice as usual. Fried chicken we're working on. We're gonna master it, excuse me. We're gonna master it. We'll have a Friday every so often. Hopefully by then. I think just some more critique. I think I would have done thighs instead too.
Yeah.
Thighs would have been a fantastic idea.
Yeah. So now, like I said, we're just gonna wait, and then
hopefully this next batch is far better than our first batch.
Yep.
We'll see how it goes.
Yep. We'll catch you guys on the flip side.
Okay, so we're back checking in. We now throw in the bun. They're getting crispy gold. We're nearing the conclusion. We made a complete mess. We're definitely frying noobs for sure.
There's oil everywhere.
Yeah, clearly we don't fry. Most of the time when we do cook, we either bake or we do small things on a skillet, right?
Yep.
With very little oil. But this was an interesting experience for us. We had our ups and downs. We definitely learned a lot. We definitely need to fry some more, right?
Yep. I don't know about that.
Yeah, because I can already feel my arteries clogging up. But we have a mountain of
fried chicken.
Yeah, it's not as dark as it looks. Believe me, the camera's not doing it justice. Some pieces, yes, are dark, but I feel like the oil has aged, right? But the bottom pieces are nice and crispy gold. Again, we definitely made a mistake by putting 2 layers of flour and
just like everything, the breadcrumbs and the egg and the flour.
What was the other thing that we used that was supposed to add the crunch to it?
The panko breadcrumbs.
Panko.
breadcrumbs.
Panko breadcrumbs.
So, like we had said before when we first started, we had used panko breadcrumbs, and then we used this regular
that
Italian
sounds good though.
breadcrumbs.
Yeah, it definitely did add a crunch.
Yep.
Right.
A little bit of that extra crunchiness, which crunch is a flavor. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise.
Yeah, because nobody likes soggy pizza, but everybody likes crunchy pizza. It's not an argument. It's a fact. But so far so good. We're definitely hungry. This took a lot longer than we thought. Again, we're noobs to frying. Clearly, you can tell by the mess we made. We have lots of cleaning up to do after dinner. We try to not overpopulate the frying pan, but that still didn't seem like it came out as well as we wanted it to. But
I think like the biggest mistake that we made, which we keep obviously repeating, is that we just double layered it, and we shouldn't have double layered it. We should have just used one layer. But normally when we do, because we do make baked breaded chicken, and then when we do make that, we do double layer it. We just keep it in the oven longer.
Yeah, if we would make like chicken parm, right?
Yep, chicken parm, and even sometimes when we just make regular baked breaded chicken, you know, with some mashed potatoes on the side and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so next time we see you guys will be the end conclusion. Hopefully you enjoyed our cooking vlog and enjoyed our fail, right? At least the chicken end of it failed. It is crunchy though, and it is tasty. It is definitely packed with flavor.
Yep, it tastes delicious. Like I said with the rice, I wish that you guys could taste the chicken.
Yeah, the rice and chicken are both delicious. They're just a little bit crunchy, right? But who doesn't like crunchy, right? So yeah, and again, we always cook as we clean, but obviously we can't clean this end quite yet.
Because the stove's hot.
Yeah, that looks like it's about ready. Come out. Yeah, this easy peasy part.
Put a little paper towel down to help absorb a little bit of the excess oil.
Yeah, this oil is gonna get thrown out. We're not a big fan of reusing oil.
No, because we will never use it again.
Yeah, use it once and that's it. I know it's quite popular for some people to like reuse the same oil over and over again. That's disgusting. Please don't do that. If you're one of those people, don't do that. Use it once and throw it away, and that's it. But we're gonna have our nice bun, and we're definitely sleeping good tonight for sure.
Oh yes, 1000%. They say that like when you eat fried foods, that I mean obviously like it has like a negative effect, but it makes you like feel like really sluggish, and really tired.
Which I'm anticipating.
Yes.
I am anticipating that sluggish feeling. I'm anxiously waiting for that.
And I don't know if you noticed, I'm very, like, when it comes to cooking and stuff like that, I'm not afraid to cook, like, sort of with my hands. Because I feel like cooking with your hands as opposed to using, like, a utensil is just better.
Yeah.
I think that's
it's part of the TLC in cooking, right? It's like the tender love and care, right, aspect of cooking. Cooking is something that should be done with love, right? Something that should be shared with people that you love, right? Something that it's an activity that I strongly feel like you should be doing with someone that you love, and everyone should be able to cook, right? It's like one of my favorite movies, is Ratatouille, right? And one of his lines is anybody can cook, right?
Right. Because the cookbook that the chef has.
Yeah, and it is true. You just have to practice at it. Clearly, this isn't one of our best meals. We'll definitely do this again without frying and probably a healthier food, right? Some of the staples that we like to eat is salmon, swordfish. We like barbecue chicken, right? I feel like we do.
I absolutely love barbecue chicken. Barbecue chicken is definitely my favorite kind of chicken, just because I feel like there's so many different kinds of barbecue sauce.
Yeah.
You know,
maybe we'll try to make our own barbecue sauce one day, right? We feel like we've consumed so much barbecue sauce that we can potentially make our own barbecue sauce, right?
1000%. I am so down.
Yeah, so that's something that we could do in the future, and will be an interesting take, right? But yeah, we'll see you guys in the end product. We're reaching the end of this vlog. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. We'll definitely follow through this with a gym vlog, right? Feel like that's
coming next.
It's coming next.
After we might do another relationship advice video, but the gym vlog is definitely coming next.
Yeah, absolutely. So we'll see you guys near the end product, and once we garnish our plate, right? This is what we have down so far. Paul's doing our thing. This mess is just oil everywhere. It's already driving me crazy, and I'm ready for it to end. And we're both starving. The last time we ate was what? Like.
Well, you had breakfast.
Yeah.
You had breakfast this morning. I did not eat because I knew that this was gonna happen.
Yeah.
So I wanted to save.
Keep
my
your
appetite.
calories down, because you're gonna
Um,
consume probably like 3,000 calories in one sitting. But
Yep.
that's okay. Ooh, we're not counting calories.
So I literally all I've had today was a strawberry smoothie. And water, and I had some tea this morning.
Yeah.
But that is literally all I've had.
Yeah, this is
all
your
day
one
long.
and only meal, and
Yep.
I'm with you, sister. That is that's tough. I had oatmeal and peanut butter, and then I had a smoothie, mango pineapple.
Right, and mostly because like I tend to stay between 1,700, 1,900 calories a day. I don't eat a lot of food. So I figured that this is already going to be way over what I consume in a
100%.
day.
Yeah.
So I said, let me not eat anything all day long today, so that way.
It would nibble throughout the week too.
Yep.
Right.
For sure, because there's going to be so much left over.
Yeah, we definitely cooked a feast for a king. But
So
tonight we'll watch movies on our Fridays, right? We'll find something scary on Netflix and enjoy that as we consume our delicious Friday food.
So excited!
Yeah, absolutely. So
I'll
yeah,
have some iced tea.
yeah, maybe an ice cream sandwich too.
Ooh!
But yeah, definitely we'll see you guys near the end product when we garnish our food. Okay, and by garnish, it's gonna be nothing fancy. That's gonna be a mountain of food for me. Taste one. Give us the review.
Let's see. They're a little hot, so.
Careful, please.
So good.
Perfectly cooked.
Yes.
Not too dry.
Nope.
Nice and moist.
Perfect.
I know you don't like that word. I just had to use it though.
They're perfect. Like you literally just want them. Normally, you're supposed to smush them, but they were kind of hard.
Yeah, we forgot to soak them in lime water,
Yeah.
right? But hey, we tried our best, right? We're not professional chefs. We're not Ramsay Gordon, right? Gordon Ramsay.
Get it right.
Whatever. But yeah, we're working on it. I think we're exceptional cooks, though. I'd say we're exceptional cooks. But yeah, we'll see you guys near the end product.
Okay.
Okay, so we're finally done, right? This was an all-day affair. It definitely took far longer than we predicted. But lucky for us, we started early at the cost of our hunger. So hopefully you guys appreciate the content. So this is the end product, right? It's our Jouy avec Jonjon with the bonhomme pesé. It's not your traditional bonhomme pesé. Usually they cut into larger, thinner pieces. But we like ours tiny, right? It makes us maybe... It's just a personal preference. Sorry, it's delicious if you can't tell. Here's our fried chicken. It's our coconut fried chicken. It was a learning experience. Lucky we were able to salvage it. It's still delicious. It's just a little tad bit too crunchy. We would have preferred to do, again, one layer. This is the battleground. Clearly it was not a messy, interesting project, but that's it from us, guys. Come on down, please. That's it from us. Hopefully you guys enjoy the content. If you liked it, please
Make sure that you like, share, and subscribe, and hit that little notification bell.
Yeah.
And we will see you guys next
Wait,
video.
we didn't do our regular intro, did we?
Yes, we did.
Did we?
Yes, we did.
Okay. Make sure you like, subscribe.